Greetings and welcome to episode 11 of Black Mesa.
We just killed this big dude.
Yep, killed big dude, and we're about to hop on one of these two things.
Man, it got hot in here really fast.
Yeah.
Like, we just turned off the AC like 2 minutes ago. It's already hot in here.
They're both yellow.
Are you ready for the best chapter in the entire game?
Yeah, it's
Oh, that guy's still in there. Thanks, guy.
This is probably my least favorite chapter, especially now that they've changed the Zen chapters. And you'll see what it's called here in a second.
Maybe it's better than I remember.
I mean, maybe they've changed it for Black Mesa. I've played through it in Black Mesa before, though, and I can't say that I have very high hopes.
Hey, it's Freeman, right?
Yes, I'm free.
Why would he know you? I thought you were just some guy. Yeah, you can turn it up more, right?
You're supposed to take this old rail system up to some
Because
sort
I like
of
to hear them
satellite
personally. It's
delivery
just
rocket
like
or
my
something.
personal thing.
I don't know
Satellite
what it
delivery
is exactly.
rocket?
The
Is
old
that
guy
what
was
that
so
said?
worried about getting out alive,
Right,
he
there's
didn't
more
think to stop
rockets.
and tell me.
Of course, there's more rockets.
Anyway,
I like how they just
the main
have
thing
stop
is,
sign or
the
stop
military
lights just
aborted the launch.
around.
So when you find the rocket, well, if you find the rocket, you'll have to
Oh,
get
okay.
up to the control room.
So
and
I
launch
have to
it
go and
yourself.
launch this
He
satellite
said something
rocket.
about a Lambda team needing the satellite
that
in
will-
orbit if they were
The
ever gonna
Lambda
clean
team
up
needs the
this mess.
satellite in orbit if they're going to clean up this
Now,
mess.
get going. I'm gonna stick
Lambda
around and help
team.
any other stragglers.
Do you have any ammo
What a
in there?
crappy logo, by the way, for Black Mesa. Like, that's such a it's like a circle and like a rectangle. What a crappy logo.
That's a mesa
I know,
in the desert.
but it's not black.
Yeah, but then you won't be able to see anything.
Well, color the vest's a different color.
So yeah, so at this level, the chapter is called On a Rail. It'll probably tell me it right after this loading screen. And you ride around on this little vehicle.
On a rail.
Yes. And it has 3 different speed settings for some reason. You'll never use any of them except for the first one, or rather the third one. The fastest
Well, if it's
one.
like a fan, then the third one is the first one.
Right.
I don't think it's like a fan,
I
though.
don't think it is. But yeah, it's kind of annoying because it's like, you know, ride around somewhere, get off, shoot some people, press a switch, get back on it. You know, that's kind of the whole chapter.
Yeah.
It doesn't always lend itself for the most entertaining gameplay. I guess I'll put it that. The chapter, I mean, I keep saying this like at every chapter, but this is where the game really starts to get hard. Every chapter is where the game really starts to get hard.
That's not, I mean, just to clarify, the first one, the real first one, is not that hard.
Right.
I mean, I've only ever beaten it once, mostly just because I didn't really like Zen. In fact, I think the time I did beat it, I think I skipped the first gen chapter, because I just didn't think it was very fun. And
Right.
the rocket jumping was not particularly easy or fun, so I just didn't do it. Okay.
Yeah, so we're just gonna... Also, for some reason, the rails are underwater. I'm not 100% sure why that is the case.
I feel like it's supposed to be like that.
Right, but I really don't know for sure.
I mean,
No.
what's the ride in Disney World? It's like that?
There's plenty, actually, that are like that.
Yeah, that are underwater rails. Are plenty? I don't know what that.
I think okay, maybe not plenty.
What's the one with the big drop? Why can't I think of it?
Splash Mountain?
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
It's a good
And the
ride.
river ride, the Avatar one. We
Uh,
like Disney World, by the way. I don't know if anyone knew that, but Disney World's the best.
Yeah.
Disney
it's
World's awesome.
Navi River Journey.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen Avatar. I've seen parts of Avatar because we
Bye.
watched Avatar. See you later. We watched Avatar, and it wasn't. I think I fell asleep, or we stopped watching it, or something.
So,
You weren't actually here, but we started watching Alien. You've heard part of this story.
Yeah.
We started watching Alien. I didn't really want to watch it that much, so I kind of left after a couple minutes because I'm not really into horror stuff that much. And then, like, I came back downstairs like an hour later, and the movie wasn't playing. I was like, the movie's already over? And everybody was like, yeah, that's Aliens. We bought the wrong one.
right, well, and it's like...
Well, rented off of Amazon.
Right, I mean, the first Alien is actually kind of like a horror movie. It's like a horror sci-fi movie, but then the second one is like just a straight action.
No, it still seems pretty horror from what I saw. But I was just genuinely confused because the whole time it was acting like we already knew the main character. As if we kind of did because it's the second movie.
Right.
I was like, who is this and why didn't you tell me who it was, like, easily?
That is a movie, though.
I don't know. The only, like, legit horror movie I think I've seen is The Shining. And
You've
it's
seen
like,
The Shining? I've never seen it.
yeah. And I don't know, it's not my favorite. Again, I'm just not really into horror. I say as we play this game about blowing up aliens into bloody explosions.
This is a horror-ish game, at least.
Yeah, but it's also a first-person shooter, a game that I like. Or a game genre that most people like. And that I'm genuinely, you know. I mean, you can make a first-person shooter, I'm probably okay at it.
Right. I mean, Half-Life is just an extremely well-made game.
Yeah, with somehow linear gameplay, but also, like, just so well designed that when you do get off the track, you're still rewarded for it.
So,
unlike in this level where you're supposed to be on a rail all the time. What are we supposed to do?
I think I have to turn back on the electricity now.
And I just want to say this in the video to give us motivation to actually do it. We're planning on making a video game between the two of us. Because I'm genuinely scared that we're not actually going to. But now that I've said it in the video and this is public, and people expect us to do it now I feel like we might be a little bit more motivated to actually do it. I definitely think that we have the ability, right, Jordan?
Yeah, sure.
It's pretty bare bones, is our plan right now. I wrote the story already, and Jordan's started a game engine. I'm pretty excited about it, but don't expect that for a while. Even if we do have the entire summer to do stuff.
Yeah, figured out what I was supposed to do. You gotta lower the bridge.
Oh, I didn't see the bridge. Or, like, I saw it, but I didn't know what it was. Anyways, this game, I want to talk about it a little bit. RPG, kind of Final Fantasy style.
This part, I'm just gonna say right now, this part's really hard. I remember playing through, the last time I played through Black Mesa, I remember this part being insanely difficult.
Save.
So, I'm gonna quick save right now, and you're gonna watch me die plenty of times.
I'm genuinely excited. Anyway, so we've designed some classes, and each class has some options and stuff. It's gonna be, as long as everything works out the way we've planned, it should be pretty good for a first video game.
That's the idea.
But at the same time, also be pretty bare bones.
I can't walk through those, can I?
Throw a grenade up here.
You know how well that works out. Oh wait, I can drop a C4 packet though.
Oh, genius. Genius tier gameplay here. Drop down. Blow it up. It's been blown up. Nope.
Oh, these are triggers. They're not explosives.
But you can't blow them up?
I don't think you can. You might just be able to shoot them.
Well, I thought the whole idea was that if you shot it, it'd blow up. Okay, I guess you can't get rid of them.
Well, so
You're dead.
there are turrets kind of like everywhere. That's what makes this part hard.
And is that thing just constantly going up?
It's gonna reach the top eventually.
What is it?
This is an elevator that has our little cart on it.
Oh, okay. Is there anything you want to say about the game?
I mean, you know, the game engine is,
It scrolls.
right. It's not, you know, particularly far along yet.
Well, we started working on this. I don't know. We started working on it, and we haven't put that much effort into it yet.
I quick save too late. This is the problem. I have a strategy here. I have an idea. How do I load an old save?
Load game.
Hope this isn't too far back.
It is.
But I'm gonna put a bunch of C4 on here, or it's gonna fall off. I don't have very much, so this is my plan.
Okay, this is genius tier if it worked.
Right. Problem is, the save is still too far ahead because the elevator's already going up. So my apologies for having to
Cheat?
Oh, this is like.
I don't know.
I'm gonna do it because this part is too difficult, and so.
If it's that difficult, then just turn it down the difficulty and get through it.
Oh, this is a little too far back.
Well, load the next save then, because I don't want to do all of that again.
The problem is the next save is right here. For some reason, there's 3 saves right here.
Well, I think you have enough time to put it down.
Maybe.
As long as they don't fall off. Just turn around and throw it at the cart. So that it can't... Well... Yeah. Okay, how do you know when to blow it up?
I'm gonna wait till it gets all the way to the top.
Did it stop last time?
Yes.
Okay. This is some genius tier gameplay. Right
I hope this will work. I can't be certain.
There's something inside me that's telling me it's not.
Hopefully that at least took out a couple of them.
I don't see any.
There's one left.
Can you just throw a grenade over there?
I can certainly
work.
try.
That might have gone too far. Nope, didn't.
Okay. We're gonna save again.
Yes!
Even though I'm on like no health, I don't want to have to do that again. If they were really nice, yes, they would give me some health.
Not a lot, but
and
some.
And a little bit of ammunition.
Maybe. Maybe.
Okay, now we can keep going.
Back to on a rail.
Yes.
Being on a rail, yeah. Being on a rail. I don't have any other lyrics. Clearly, we should compose a Being on a Rail song.
Yeah. So.
For how long? It's on there. You never know. Being on a rail.
So that's another.
Tripwire? Just duck.
Yes. You just gotta be careful. Eventually, I'm gonna start getting shot at too.
Via death?
For now, I can do the shot. Okay, that's a thing that actually explodes.
Yeah, it is. Just shoot it from long range, bro.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You got nothing. Nothing!
Yeah, this is the part where I get shot at.
Look where you duck and don't switch to your revolver. Can you aim down sights in the original Half-Life?
Only on a revolver and a crossbow. Well, the crossbow has a scope.
And it shoots underwater.
Yes.
I specifically remember that from the stupid helicopter part. That's stupidly hard in this game. I don't know how hard it is in the original. That's where I stopped playing the game, was the helicopter part. In this one.
Yeah, because
that was the hardest thing ever, and I just gave up. I just don't care.
I mean, this part of the game, you know, we're already difficult right now.
I think I was playing on easy mode at that point.
We're in the difficult phase of the game already.
Meanwhile, I play Half-Life and Citizen. Or not Half-Life, Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
I play Hollow Knight and call it easy because I've played it so much that I think it's easy.
Die, Freeman. Wow.
Who wrote that?
Clearly, well, they know who I am.
The army men?
Yes. They know who I am. I'm Gordon.
Really?
Well, the Vortigaunts are being nice and helpful, thankfully.
Well, aren't they allies in Half-Life 2?
In Half-Life 2, yes. Oh, okay. Thought I got stuck there.
No, stop being stuck. Well, they still want to kill you.
Yes, they want to kill everything.
That's because they're aliens.
But at least they killed
They
the
can't
argument
talk
first.
in this game,
Or at
but they
least
can in
don't.
Half-Life 2.
They might be able to, they just don't talk to you.
Maybe they haven't learned to talk. Clearly, we need a Half-Life 2 prequel that takes place between 1 and 2.
Well, Gordon is in stasis that whole time, so
Well, that's why you play as
someone else.
Sounds like
Alex,
a
I
creature
don't know.
fixing to
Eli.
throw you a surprise
Eli.
Yeah.
I don't know how much shooting Eli ever did.
Something happened to him. He's missing a leg.
Maybe he did do some shooting.
Some
Okay.
hootin'
You
balloons.
gonna come with me?
Go.
Have you
So
come-
no.
Cool, thanks a lot, bro.
He's
Send
got
me-
a gun. He's not gonna come with you.
Send me out there against the entire United States military, why don't you?
Yeah, I mean,
Let me get out of
he's
your way
coming.
here.
oh. Jordan, why are they attacking you again?
Because they just want to kill everyone and cover the whole thing up.
So it has nothing to do with you having oil.
Cockroaches have competition.
No, not in this case.
Have you seen those memes?
Yeah.
Country has oil. America invades.
Hello.
I actually saw one like that today.
Yeah, no,
It was something like, I think it was like a binging with Babish thumbnail. It was like, make sure you don't put too much oil in there or you'll be invaded by the U.S. military.
Yeah, everyone thinks the army's coming in to save them, when as a matter of fact, they're just going to come in, slaughter everyone, and then, you know, act like nothing happened.
Good thing these aren't aliens from, like, movies that are invincible to bullets. Like in Stranger Things. Because they keep shooting the aliens in Stranger Things and they never die. It's just like, why are you still shooting them? You clearly need the rocket boost of a spaceship to kill an alien.
Oh, my arm.
Or as they call them in Stranger Things, Demogorgon. Jordan, you should put up a picture of the actual Demogorgon from D&D. Thanks.
Okay.
And guess what? This episode's over.
Alright, well,
Yo, what's happening here? We'll find out next time on the Gaming Movie Jerks. Yep, Gaming Movie Jerks. Bye.